Hi everyone, this is Lolly. We are at Creativation and we are at a booth that I have never visited before, and it is Maker Forte. And we are here with, what is your name? Katie. And Katie, that's lovely, is going to show us these products because I think this might be new for some of you as well. Let's get started. She's going to show us around.
So Maker Forte is a card making company. We were started in September of 2020. Alex, who is our owner, she's working with someone else right now. She was bored at home one day and decided to start a business. So 18 months later, here we are. So this is some of our cleaning supplies that we have. We have Smusher and Crime Time. We have a Perfect Impression Smusher. And what's really fun about this is that a lot of them have like a handle on top, which can get super uncomfortable or awkward. But this fits right in the palm of your hand and is really great for people with joint pain. We had an employee named Alicia, and she had joint pain, and she said she would literally use this for exercising. And I was always like, exercise? Crafting? All in one? Perfect. So that's one of Alex's inventions, because she just was like, this is so uncomfortable. So we did that.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
And then we have different stamps. So we have photopolymer stamps, which is clear, that we get from a supplier, and then we actually make our white rubber stamps in-house, and white rubber was an invention of Alex's, all on her own. It just creates a very nice, pristine sort of look, very detailed.
Oh, I love that.
Oh yes, we make Mr. Maker stamps. He's one of our designers. He's back there working on some tech. So then I'll move our attention to the dies. We have several different die cuts, layering dies, which are these. Oh, they are so pretty. We forgot these two samples, but we wanted to have some extras. But these are
so detailed, it looks like string art.
Yes.
Now, I know you can do these with your Cricut and with your Cameo, but what I have found is when it cuts cardstock that fine, it's so easy to tear it getting off the mat. Where if you have a die, I think that's the way to go. Sorry to cut you off there. I was just like,
problem. And remind me when we get to it, we have some tools that are great for Cricut use and die use that I'll get to in a little while.
Thank you.
But these are some of the dies that we have, and then I'll move down here where we have some cardstock. I don't know if we want like a rainbow pattern. Yes. So we have colored cardstock. We have two types of white cardstock as well as a specialty cardstock. So Perfect Blend is really great for re-inkers and sort of blending on.
Right, I can tell. That's really
shiny. And then Ultra White is our basic cardstock, and it has a matte finish. And then Gemineo is super fun to play with. It's actually two-sided, so you can feel it's super shiny on one side and then a little bit more matte on the other, and it's great for alcohol ink.
Oh, nice.
And then we have some Vellum. This is a thicker Vellum. Actually, it's on the key ring, maybe. Here it is. So it's a thicker Vellum. And then also we have Chameleon Sparkle, which is so much fun. It's so hard to count because it all blends together when the paper is side by side, so you have to count it like this sometimes. And then we have thinner Vellum, which is fun to tear and stuff for mixed media. And we have that in 4 different colors, also right here. And then we have printed paper packs. And this is actually a printed paper from a new designer that we have. Her name is Rosenberg. She started in 2022, and she's just been soaring. This was her Bees and Bears collection.
Oh, cute.
It was so cute. We actually, at the end, if you would like to take a photo for your video as well, we have photo props. These two were inspired by stamps that she made. So
look at the little bees.
Oh, yes, I absolutely loved it. And then I will slide us down this way. So we have embossing powders and how they finish on black and white paper.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah, we have various colors. Some of them have different textures. So like Rainbow Sparkles has glitter in it, so it shimmers. And then Pebbles in the Sand also has some different textures in it as well. So that's super fun. And then we have Sugar Sparkle. Sugar Sparkle is just solid sparkle, so it's all the same. And then we have Specialty Glitters, which is like confetti. And so you can see these are different sizes.
That's That's pretty.
And then we have fairy floss, which is so much fun to use.
I've
Fairy
never
floss.
seen this.
Oh yeah. So fairy floss, you'll take a piece out and you'll put it between some parchment paper.
Okay.
And then you'll run that through the laminator, and it creates a sort of papered, like floss type thing. And it's so much fun to add just details to, like, it's an extra element to your card, really, an extra layer. And then we also have some Kaleidoscope powders, which is just it's almost like eyeshadow is what I call it. It's like a very fun, thin powder, just something to add sparkle to. You can see, like, they blend super well, and you use that with clear ink, which is coming up, and it sticks to it very well.
Okay.
And then more just like stamp examples. And then this is a super fun product. This is our foilable paper. So we have it in printed paper packs, and then we also have it in sayings. So like happy birthday, and teacher, and Hanukkah and Christmas. We have all those different sayings.
Hanukkah, you do not see very often.
If you work with foil, you know how much it can get wasted just doing this design.
Yeah.
So it also comes with a negative, so you can line it up again and then run it through again, so you can get your money's value twice in one.
Oh, so it does like a negative.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then,
idea.
yeah, and then we have inks, which are water-based, so that they're much easier. Excuse me. So that they're much easier to blend through. We currently in this area have clear, gray, fog, and eclipse black, but coming soon in 2022 we have white, and we have archival, so like almost like Sharpie.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we're super excited about that. Here are the sample cards, rainbow order, obviously.
Oh, and you can use alcohol. So markers, like Copics.
Yes.
You stamp with it. Nice.
And what's fun about these two is we didn't want to leave one open because it would get dried out. But a lot of these come with foam on them, so it's like hitting through the solid. But these come with a silicone polymer top on them, so the stamp actually gets almost into the ink, and it actually gets the impression of the stamp on it, which is so it creates a much nicer finish instead of just, lack of a better word, beating the crap out of, like, to get ink on the stamp. And then these are the tools. So there are two that I wanted to talk about for dies and crickets, which are down here. So this is our Maker's Magic Wand. It has a pointy end for poking out die pieces. We were doing that early this morning, and so, for example, when we have an intricate die and all these small pieces, you poke them out with this, and it just pops right out, so it's a quick and easy way to clean it. As well as with the impression, you pop it out of that side. And then on this side, you can position crown gems into the place you want. So constantly use them. And then with the cricket, this is our rainbow tweezers, and they actually have a hook on the end, and they come to a super fine point. My mom uses them all the time for cricketing with like the special details. And then we have sticky paws and Maker's Magic rings, which hold your glue in place so that when you're crafting, you can put the ring on your finger and then have your glue when you're positioning your gems.
Oh, nice.
And then these are the same, but you put them on your finger or on the table. You can like push it on the table, put your glue on, and then work it like that. And then this is a Maker's Magic mat. So these come in a pack of 50, but we were scared that it would fall off the board, so we just took it in half. And it comes exactly like this. And what you do is you fold it up, and it comes as a tearaway. And so you work on this space, until you're like, ooh, that's too dirty. And then you just fold it up and tear it off and have your new mat ready to go.
Oh, nice.
And it actually
they're double-sided?
They are, for left and right, so I should show that. For left workers and right workers, depending on who they are.
Nice.
And it comes with the dimensions already done, because calculating that is some of the most painful work as a beginner crafter. So we have this product, and then we have water brushes. And we also have these regular brushes. We have rainbow brush, which is good for the kaleidoscope, brushing away that excess powder. And then we have the rainbow brush, which brushes away the excess powder as well. And then micro brushes actually are good at getting in that fine detail or for placing those dots of glue where you want them. And then these are our Maker's Magic glues. We have crystal clear pearl, or clear glitter, and white pearl. I got ahead of myself. So white pearl comes out iridescent, and then clear glitter has the shimmers kind of inside the glitter, so it's all the finish that you want. And then crystal clear comes out completely clear, completely. And what's awesome about these two is that it's another way to add some details to your card, because I'm going to slide behind you to grab a sample piece. When you're working on your card, you can actually get the 3D. Like this is 3D on it, so it won't fall down. It creates the perfect dot. And let me feel if these are dry. These are dry, and so it dries completely clear, but it's still a 3D dot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so what's really fun about those two is that Joy was telling me she took a old dollar store paintbrush and mixed some of the Kaleidoscope powders together and literally painted with the glue on it. She put some glue on it and she painted it. And she didn't bring the sample card today. She said she'd bring it tomorrow, so feel free to come back tomorrow and see it.
Okay.
But she just painted it. It came out really beautifully. I think she used glitter, but she was showing that you can use the Kaleidoscope powders as well. So it's really pretty. So yes, this is Maker Forte, our store.
Awesome. Well,
Do you have any questions?
They want us to see the back of the booth. Can you show us around there?
Sure.
They kept saying, make sure you go back there.
Yes, the back of the booth has all the samples for products that I was showing you. This is our amazing design team. So today we have Alex, who runs Hedgehog Hollow and Maker Forte.
Okay.
And then we also have Greg, who's her husband, co-owner of Maker Forte, and Mr. Maker. He came out with his own product line.
He's the Mr. Maker.
Yes, and I believe Eileen is here somewhere. She'll be demoing later.
We already, we saw her in someone else's booth.
So these are the cards that we have. So if you have any questions that you'd like, I can try and tell you what's in them, depending on what's in them. So if you have any you really love. We tried to group them together based on either what they were made of, or what stamps that they had in them, or what they were celebrating. So we have some Easter ones, because Easter is coming up soon, and we have so many cute Easter hats.
Pretty. Hello, spring. She's so pretty.
Oh! I have all this knowledge. I'd love to talk about
So cute. Oh, I like that one. Sorry, I was moody.
Oh yeah, that was our, I think that was our February release. That was a new stamp that we had.
Very cool.
Yeah, this stamp comes with other stamps. What'll I do without you? It comes with that duck too.
Oh,
and
I
the little
didn't
saying
see
there.
that. That's
What'll
so
I do?
cute.
So just a bunch of cute little animals.
Me too.
I like the bear
Well,
with
that's what
me
we're
too.
doing.
Oh, yeah.
That is part of the Bees and Bears Rosenberg collection. So she is a new designer that came out in 2020. She used to work for Disney and then followed her passion and started designing.
Oh, the bees are really cute on that bear with me card too.
That is a
Can you see
paper
them?
pack.
Isn't it cute little feet?
Yeah. That bee is a stamp, but the background is actually a paper pack. So they're double-sided. They come 12.
Very cute.
Here's another bee paper.
Hi, honey. Very cute. Oh, there's dog tags, you know, if you want to do some like military cards. Isn't that
We
really
also
cute?
have army boots as well.
But that could also be for hiking, you know, so like
We
for
tried to be
hikers.
inclusive and like make sure that there's a card for absolutely.
You don't see Hanukkah
everything.
stuff.
Oh, we have a whole Hanukkah.
I mean,
we have
that's
Hanukkah stamp
awesome.
set, and we have ephemera, and we had a stencil. We had 2 stencils. So
This card's upside down. It's upside down.
Thank you. For the video.
Just thought it. Someone may
Poppy
have taken it down to look
Easter.
at it.
Cute.
All of our designers are super detailed in everything that they do. I don't think it's up, but so it was a card like this, and it's had a bear, and it said, "I loved you so much," and they took the time to stitch paper, like the top 2 layers together all the way down, so it had little stitchings on it. So it's just like little details that our designers take the time to do that I just don't have the patience for sometimes,
Yeah.
but they're amazing.
Oh, here it is. I didn't see the stitching detail before. That's so cute.
Yeah, that is cute. Yeah, that is very sweet. And just a little piece instead of the whole thing. It's very cute.
So just all those little extra details. This is actually a product that we don't
You
have
are
out
unforgettable.
today, but this is marshmallow paste. So
Okay.
it goes on like a paste, and then you heat it up with the heat gun, and then it foams up almost
Oops,
like
yeah, like
almost like it has the texture of
Oh, yeah.
styrofoam, like
Yeah.
solid styrofoam.
So, like, this is the same stuff?
Yes.
all the mermaids.
Oh, yeah, that's soft.
Yeah, and you wouldn't expect
didn't
it to
expect
be
it
after
to be
heat.
soft.
You'd expect it to be like crunchy.
Crunchy, yeah.
Yes, you can burn as you can with every hot heat gun product. But
That's so cute. I have a Dynamite Christmas. You do see this one? Santa being pulled by reindeer.
I love the mermaid series. Michelle would go
pulled by
crazy over that.
dinosaurs.
oh yeah, that's our your mermazing or have a mermazing Christmas is what it is.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Well, these are just adorable.
Yeah, very cute.
And did you guys get a catalog?
I did. I said I've got to get it. I don't pick up catalogs from every booth because I'm not here mostly to buy. But I end up picking up one extra company by her.
So we're glad we can be part of that.
Are you Yeti for Christmas?
Yeti.
So cute.
Very cute. Well, thank you so much
Yes,
for taking us
thank
around. I love looking at everything.
I'm glad I could help.
And this is Art Forte, right?
Thank you.
Artist
Maker Forte.
Maker Forte.
Maker Forte.
Your creativity is our forte.